Hey everybody, and welcome to part 24 of this Platinum Let's Play. On the last episode we went through Lake Valor and took on the Commander Saturn, and also went to Lake Verity and took on Mars again. So on this episode I think it's probably going to be quite a long episode, this one. But we're going to be needing to head up to Route 216. And the way we do that is by going through Mount Coronet from either Eternity or Celestic Town. Let's push this down, we may as well, since I didn't cover this bit before. Is that a strength boulder as well? We may as well do that as well then, since we may as well cover everything. Okay, so I'm not sure how we get down there actually. Whatever. Let's push this up and get ourselves a TM69 for rock polish. Basically doubles the speed stat, or raises it by 2 stages if you wish to think of it like that. Okay, so let's head north again. If you head down here where all of these rocks are, you can get yourself, just break this one as well. I know what's down here. A rare candy. So yeah, let's head up. So this down here is the place where you need defog, but again you don't need to have defog. You can navigate around the area just fine without it. Anyway, so you can find an Ultra Ball there. I'm pretty sure there's a hidden item here somewhere. Yeah, there is. Okay, so, and right here there's a green shard. Okay, so you'll definitely want repels while going through here, though. I think there's an item being blocked here. Although actually, it may be up on that ledge. Let's see. Okay, no, there's a blue shard there, hidden in the wall. Okay, so let's shove another repel up. Gonna need to buy some more of those. Okay, so right here you can find yourself some light clay, which will make it so that reflect and light screen will stay out for 8 turns rather than 5. Quite useful if you plan to use dual screens, but otherwise not particularly useful. Anyway, so you can find a max elixir there. You can break that rock if you so desire. I cannot be bothered, quite frankly. Hidden in the wall there you can find yourself a star piece. There are a lot of items in this room, I'm not kidding. You want your dowser machine for sure. Anyway, so there's a revive there. Some of these places look too suspicious. Anyway, so we need to break another rock here. And another one. Ugh. We've already got the HM for Rock Smash, and we've already had to break one, so why do we need another? Anyway, so you can find a lousy full restore there if you absolutely must break those 2 boulders and waste your time. Anyway, so let's head down here to get that place where we missed. Whoop. So break this rock. Push that north. Okay, well, doesn't look like there's anything here. But there's some soft sand there that will power up ground type moves, which is a pretty good item to have. Okay, so shove up another repel. There's an item here. It's not in the wall though. Yeah, here it is. So there's a second rare candy there, hidden on the floor, and we're out of there now. So in here, only in Platinum, you can find yourself a Never Melt Ice, which powers up ice type moves. That's where you can find Reg Ice. Sorry, when you find the when you get the movie Regigigas. So we're now on Route 216, which is very snowy. Essentially, in battle, you're going to be battling with hail, and Hail will make it so that you get damaged by 6% of your health every turn, unless you're an Ice type. But anyway, there are a lot of new Pokemon on this route. But to start with, we have a trainer who has an Ambipom, level 39. He has 2 Pokemon we haven't actually seen before, which is kind of nice. So there's an Ambipom, level 39. Just try and take it out as quickly as possible. Ugh. I wonder if it will die to Aqua Jet. Let's see. Hopefully it does. Good. Okay, so take that thing out. And then next we have, after the stupid Hail after turn effect, a Porygon 2, which I'll take on with Gladiator. This thing is a very bulky. Takes a lot to take this thing down. So do keep that in mind. Try and hit it with fighting type moves. It's level 40 as well. Also has the ability Trace. So do keep that in mind when you send out your Pokemon. Particularly Staraptor, as it will intimidate you. Conversion 2. It's now become a bug type. Is the Hail going to take it out? Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so the Hail kind of works in your favour a little bit there. But how? Am I weak at battling too? Yes. Well, actually no, you've got a Porygon 2, you're fine. So I'll go up on the upper level in just a second. I'm just going to keep Hopper up front actually. Okay, I'm fully kitted up and equipped. Any time will be fine. Well, how about now then? Since I'm in your line of sight. Okay, so Ace Trainer Laura has a Tropius, level 42. It's weird that this is the highest level Pokemon we've seen so far, and it's a Tropius. Anyway, so let's use Flash Cannon. I'm going to be giving Hopper Ice Beam, which we'll be getting fairly soon. Awesome. I guess that's showing how defensive Tropius is. But lucky I got the Spec D drop. So maybe we can take it out now, maybe. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, oh God's sake. Well, at least Hail will take it out. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. It's a freaking Tropius. Okay, so almost go to level 40. Huh? Yeah, I beat you. So let's fight this guy and I'll run through the new Pokemon on this route. Are you a novice or around mid-level? How about expert? Okay, so to start we can find Snover on this route. Snover is a grass ice type, meaning it has the most weaknesses of any Pokemon in the game, other than Pokemon that also have grass, the type grass psychic. It evolves into a Bomber Snow at level 40. It is a pretty good Pokemon. It's got very balanced stats. It can cover its weaknesses pretty well. It can learn some good moves. It also is the only Pokemon, and its evolution of Bomber Snow, to have the ability Snow Warning, which will generate a hailstorm, which essentially means that you want to give yourself the move Blizzard, as it will have 100% accuracy, so you'll have no need for Ice Beam. However, that hail may be quite detrimental to your team, as it will damage the rest of your team every turn. That house there is a rest house if you need to heal out your Pokemon. But it learns good moves, decent stats. It's quite slow though, so keep that in mind. But it's not a bad Pokemon. and that grass ice type gives it good type synergy with its stab moves. But anyway, you can also find Sneasel here, which is a dark ice type, has incredibly good physical defense. Sorry, why did I say defense? Has very good physical attack and is incredibly fast. It evolves into Weavile while holding the Razor Claw rather than Fang for Gliscor. And again, only at night. You can find the Razor Claw in Victory Road, just so you know. It is a very good Pokemon. It lacks in physical defense and HP, but it has good stats everywhere else. And when it evolves into Weavile, it is incredible. Seriously, it has an incredibly good physical attack stat and is lightning fast. It can learn good moves. It also can learn Ice Shard, which is quite nice. Priority Ice type move, also physical. However, I probably wouldn't recommend it in. Who do I want to take this thing on with? Copper. I wouldn't recommend it in Diamond and Pearl because you don't really have a good physical Ice type move. Whereas in Platinum you can use the move tutor to teach it Ice Punch, which is much better. But yeah, it's a great Pokemon. Definitely advisable in Platinum. But yeah. And finally you can find yourself Snorunt here, or Snowrunt, whatever. Snowrunt evolves into Glalie at level 42, and if it's a female, it can evolve straight away into Frostlass through the use of a Dawnstone. Snorunt can only be found at night and only in Platinum. Regardless of what Pokemon it evolves into, it is okay. It's not amazing, it's okay. Frostlass is probably the better choice, as you'll have dual stab, and it's very fast. Frostlass is incredibly fast, but it has very mediocre special attack. But it learns good moves. It can learn like Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Spikes, which is pretty good. Although I think actually that may be a egg move. There's PP up there, which is quite cool. Always helpful to have those. So let's head across now. Glalie is less advisable, but it can learn a lot of good moves, and it literally has very balanced stats. It has base 80 in all of its stats, which makes its defenses pretty good. Although it is an Ice type, which is not good defensively. But its attacking stats are okay. They're kind of mediocre. They're not that great. So yeah, you can heal here, but out of the three, I would personally say that Sneasel is the best. But in Diamond and Pearl, Snover's better, much better. I'm going to lead with Scooby-Doo because I know one of the Pokemon this guy has. I think. I always play for keeps, this is in practice. But yeah. Okay, so Ace Trainer Garrett leads with a Mr. Mime, level 37, which is the Pokemon I was expecting, which is good. So let's Feint Attack. Prey on its low physical defense and low HP. Okay, and he also has... This hail is really annoying. A Scyther, level 39. How I absolutely love Scyther. Absolutely fantastic Pokemon. And finally we have, after growing to level 40, and stupid after turn effect. Stupid. Come on, hurry up. And finally, a Dusclops. Well, I don't fancy taking that out with Gladiator, to be honest. Spaghetti's too fast for it. And I don't have Ricky, so we'll just take it on with Scooby-Doo. Okay, so level 39. Let's just flamethrower because it's actually stronger than feint attack. Dusclops is very defensive, but it has completely rubbish HP, so... Okay, so let's try and take it down with another flamethrower. Ricky would have easily done the trick here, but I needed that rock smash. Good job, that was an excellent battle. Actually, I'm going to leave with spaghetti just quickly. Whoops. Just because I know what the next guy has. Okay, so only in Platinum you'll get this weird scene. I'm not really sure what the idea of this is. Oh, Sean! Are you maybe on your way to Snowpoint City? That's where I'm going too. If I use Fly I can get there instantly, but I'm walking for my training. You are barefoot, woman! What are you doing? I have no problem with this. I'm used to the cold because I go barefoot and lightly dressed. Weirdo! 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 Achoo! Oh, that was nothing, really, I'm not cold at all. I'll be going now, please take care. Yeah, you too. You're wearing practically nothing and you're barefoot. What is wrong with you? Freak. This cold is but nothing compared to the fire that burns in my heart. Yes, anyway. So Ace Trainer Dalton has an Electabuzz, level 40. I wonder if you can guess what his other Pokemon is. Considering it's Electabuzz. Okay, so, Thunder Wave, how I hate you. Well, regardless of this, I'm going to be taking it down with an Earthquake. I doubt it wasn't. I didn't think it was going to live that. And his next Pokemon, after the stupid hail... Magmar. I'll stay in at a risk, because this thing probably has either Lava Plume or Flamethrower. Yep, Flamethrower. Cool. Hopefully I can survive. Spaghetti's quite bulky in the fact that it's got quite high HP. Ah, really? Okay. Well, his D lets him down. But anyway. So I think we'll send out Hopper actually. I just realised this is the first team that I've ever used in any game that I don't have a Pokemon with a Rock type move on. I always have at least one Pokemon that has a Rock type move, and in this case I don't have a single one. I mean, I guess Gladiator can learn Rock Slide, which we'll be getting before too long. But the moveset he's got at the moment is probably better. Your heart burns as hot as mine. Okay, well you took out my Spaghetti, which I don't like. So let's just quickly go heal. Back onto Route 216. Yahoo! Heal my Pokemon, thank you. Healthy, chipper, and good to go. Well, I like to hear that. Ugh. 2 spots. Hello, Sneasel. I hope I can run from you. Thank you. What's kind of weird is all of the new Pokemon on this route and the route to the north all begin with S, which is kind of weird. But anyway, let's switch Gladiator up to the front and go into a hailstorm. Anyway, so there's a blue shard there. I'm just going to be heading up here quickly because I always forget to do this. There's a girl here. Rainy days make me feel blue, but the instant it starts to snow I'm as happy as can be. Well, yeah, very nice. Anyway, so CM Madison has a snow run to level 39. I really hate this hail. I'm glad you only have one Pokemon though, although I'm not particularly fond of that. Especially since it's got such a long animation. Ugh. Anyway, so let's just Brick Break it, take it down nice and quickly. Almost go to level 40. The conditions weren't very good. Because it's a blizzard out here. There's a hidden item here somewhere. I think it's a star piece. Oh no, it's a nugget, okay. Oh, the lag. Oh, the snow. I don't like how difficult it is to walk past here. Okay, so if you want to avoid that trainer, you want to get this Ultra Ball from there. But I'm going to fight him anyway. You've got a good eye spotting me. Well, it's not too difficult to see you, to be honest. Anyway, so Ninja Boy Matthew has a Golbat, level 39. Again, only one Pokemon, I like it. So let's just hit it with Psycho Cut. Get up to level 40. You also saw through my weak spots. Well, you only have one Pokemon and it's weak to 3 types, so, you know. 4 types actually. I'm going to switch Scooby-Doo up to the front because I know what this next guy's got. I'll show you the techniques I had drummed into me at ski school. Drummed into you, that's a very weird choice of words. Anyway, so Skier has the same name as me, has a Snover, level 35. I wonder if this thing's got Blizzard. I hope it doesn't. Although it won't be doing much to Scooby-Doo. Anyway, so let's take out that Snover. Stupid hail. He also has a second Snover, level 36. And finally, I bet he has a third Snover, probably, does he? Oh, this stupid hail! Don't even know why it's called snail. Snail, nice, yeah. Hail, rather. So yeah, it does have a third Snover, level 37. I don't even know why it's called hail, it's snow. I guess the only downside of calling it snow is the fact that snow isn't really damaging to Pokemon, whereas I guess hail could be. But why would it hailing make Blizzard be 100% accurate? That doesn't make sense. I don't believe it, my techniques were rebuffed. Anyway, so there are quite a few hidden items around here, but to be quite honest, I can't be bothered to find them all because there are quite a few. There is a rare candy there. The third one we've got on this episode, which is kind of cool. Let's just keep Scooby-Doo up to the front. Damn it. Good. We skiers feel Mother Nature through the soles of our feet. That probably isn't a very good thing, considering you're in snow. Anyway, so skier Bjorn has a Swinub, level 36. A new Pokemon we haven't seen before, Ice Ground type. It is catchable on this route as a new Pokemon, but there hasn't been any grass on this route yet, so I'll cover it when I get to there. Anyway, he also has a Sneasel, level 38. will also just flamethrower. And then grow to level 41. Okay. I got a good taste of your power. You did. Although actually no you didn't, because all you got was just 2 flamethrowers. Anyway, so let's switch Gladiator back up to the front. You want to come in this house if you didn't go to the Lost Tower. A person, a rare sight. Thank you for visiting. A gift. So you get the spell tag, which powers up ghost type moves. Useful if you didn't go to the Lost Tower, since you can now find one here. I'm using the dowsing machine on my Pokétch. I'm looking for things buried under the snow. Okay, so this is the Ice Rock. This is the place where you want to come if you have an Eevee, which you wish to evolve into Glaceon. There is an item around here somewhere. I can't be bothered, but anyway, there's grass here, so the new Pokemon you can now find here is Swinub. So Swinub is an Ice Ground type, evolves into Piloswine at level 33, and then finally evolves into Mamoswine through the use of the move Ancient Power. However, it gets Ancient Power at level 1, so you must reteach it through a Heart Scale. But once it's fully evolved into Mamoswine, it is a fantastic Pokemon, seriously. Here's a Piloswine now, level 37. It is a fantastic Pokemon, seriously. It has great type synergy. Ice and Ground are fantastic offensive types. It has a monstrous attack stat, huge HP to back up its pretty decent defences actually. It's weak to quite a few types, but you know, it can back up those weaknesses. It's also pretty fast. You wouldn't think it, but it's as fast as Gallade, so you know, it's a pretty good Pokemon to be honest. Anyway, so Skialexi has the final evolution we haven't seen, Glaceon, level 37. Of course it's an Ice type. The thing is very defensive, but also has an incredibly good special attack stat. I don't know if the thing's got Blizzard, but in this generation it has the most powerful Blizzard of all Pokemon. Which is quite a good title to have. It's still only, I think it's like the 3rd best in 5th gen. Anyway, so you can find the essential HM8 for Rock Climb here. You must get that. You need it to get through the game. If you come in here, while I was fighting, yeah, well anyway, he dropped his HM for Rock Climb. And he likes your honesty, so he'll give you the Icicle Plate, which powers up Ice type moves. Which is useful since I don't know where you get the Nevermelt Ice in Diamond and Pearl, but you've already just got the Nevermelt Ice, so it's a bit redundant in Platinum. But anyway, you can also find the TM7 for Hail there, in case you so desire that. Although to be honest with you, it's easy just to have an Bomber Snow. But I don't know, depends what strategy you're using. Anyway, so there's another ninja boy here. There are several clans of ninjas. Are you from the Aiga clan or Cougar? Well, I'm not a ninja, as you can see, as I'm not dressed in your clothes. But anyway, Ninja Boy Ethan has a Skorupi, level 37. Which we will Psycho Cut. Okay, so we also have a Golbat, level 37. Not too difficult, but you know, fought plenty of these noobs already. So I go to level 41. I'm not much of a ninja either way. Well, why are you dressed up in those stupid clothes and ambushing people then? Oh, hello. There's a hidden item there. There's an iron there. Gives you 10 defense EVs. Or just raises your base defense. Think of it like that. Okay, so let's keep heading north. I think we're done with the trainers on this open part. I think we'll switch Roadhouse up to the front. So I'm pretty sure this guy's got a Machoke or a Medicham of some sort. I dress light wherever I go. Hiya! So I expect while Maylene was walking past you probably flirted with her. Really? I'm sure of it, probably. You did, didn't you? Anyway, so this new guy here has a Crow Gunk, level 37. Despite the fact that Fly is super effective, I'm just going to use Return. Just because I can't be bothered racking up this hail damage. And I was assuming that that Return would take it out anyway, so... Right, so... Next we have a Machoke. Level 37, which I should fly on, but to be honest I'm just going to return anyway. Probably won't take it out though. Yeah. Revenge. Hopefully doesn't do too much. Whoa, that did a lot. Maybe Hell will take it out. Damn. How I wish I still had Quick Attack. But oh well. And finally we have a Riolu, which we haven't seen before. Level 37. Okay, so let's move on. Achoo! Put more clothes on. You're wearing a dressing gown. Although actually I guess it's not a dressing gown, I don't know what they call it. It's a little judo gown thingy. Anyway, so we have another new girl up here. Well, what is it? Per Pokémon battle? You need more clothes too, it seems. Anyway, so Ace Trainer Olivia has a Curlier, level 38. Okay. I can probably take this thing out in one shot. Why is that Curlier not a Gardevoir? Please enlighten me. Should have evolved 8 levels ago. And a Seaking. Whoops. Send Spaghetti out. Just to grass knot this thing. Level 39. All those Golden Seakings are so obsessed with getting up their Aqua Ring. Has to be up straight away. They won't do any other move, so long as that Aqua Ring's up. Well, I guess it's negating a hail damage, I suppose. Regardless, you're gonna die, provided this stupid Supersonic doesn't bite into me. Come on, thank you. And she finishes with, after the stupid hail, a Baneri. Let's just go into Roadhouse. Although actually I hope this thing doesn't have Quick Attack. You must not treat your Pokemon very well if you have a level 38 Baneri. But whatever. I was going to close combat it, but I just thought it was going to die. Almost go to level 41. Woo, you are alive, aren't you? Yes. The hell is wrong with you? Anyway, so we're finally out of that stupid hailstorm. up to Lake Acuity Lakefront. You need Hail to not Hail, Vale. That rhymed. You need Rock Climb to get yourself up to Lake Acuity now. I don't know what the point of that was, quite frankly. Hey Sean, what, you finally came along now? Slow, way too slow. Listen Sean, see how the rocks are all lumpy here? You can't climb those rocks until you get the Snowpoint gym badge. Anyway, I'm off. Team Galactic, I'm coming for you. So all the time that you were waiting there for me, you could have gone and fought Team Galactic, but instead you decided to just wait there. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, so there's a nice Ultra Ball there, I guess it's nice, whatever. So let's finally head out of this stupid hailstorm and get into Snowpoint City at last. Okay, so there's another Ultra Ball there. I think that's only in Platinum, but I don't remember. So we're in basically just the Snow City, as its name implies. Let's heal up and then let's explore the city. We have Maylene next to us. I wonder what she's doing here now. Decided to warm up, have you? Thank you for waiting. Thank you. Brr. Oh, hi Sean, are you taking the gym challenge now? I'm hoping to see Candice soon, but I'm staying put until I warm up again first. Oh, you should know that Candice is a user of Ice-type Pokémon. I really admire Candice, she's so studious. She wanted to practice against me to learn about the fighting type. It's because the Ice type matches up badly against the fighting type. Well, kind of. It's weak to fighting, but it's not very effective. So anyway, let's get Ricky back into our party nice and quickly. I've got to catch myself a bee barrel after the gym though. But we won't do the gym in this episode, we'll leave it till the next one. Okay, so there is a rare candy here somewhere. There it is. Rare candy just there. Stupid snow, come on, get me out of here. We'll come to this house here. This guy's a move tutor. He'll teach the moves Helping Hand, Last Resort, Magnet Rise, Snore, Spite, Swift, Synthesis and Uproar. Not a particularly good move tutor, but if you have a Porygon Z and you wish to teach it a why am I coming in here? If you wish to teach it a special normal type move rather than having return, because obviously your special attack is much higher than physical, then you can always just teach Swift if you so desire. Candice is teaching me about Pokémon. She says that I have to start by making friends with Pokémon. Well, that's a good start. You can't go up there until the after game, as that's the Snowpoint Temple. But in here you can do an in-game trade. By any chance, do you have a Pokemon called Medicham? If you do, would you like to trade your Medicham for my Haunter? This thing will be holding an Everstone, so you won't be able to evolve it into Gengar, unfortunately. In Diamond and Pearl, it's easy to do that trade because you can get yourself a Medicham on Acuity Lakefront, whereas you can't catch Medicham until the inside of Mount Coronet, like the bit after the gym part. But yeah, so it's much easier to do that trade in Diamonds and Pearl. I'd probably say skip on it in Platinum. But to be honest with you, it would have been easier to get yourself in a Haunter earlier on in the game. Despite how difficult it is to raise at first, it's easier just to get it that way. But anyway, so on the next episode I think we'll be covering the Snowpoint Gym, and perhaps maybe what's going on at Lake Acuity, maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, so until then, see you next time guys.